Welcome to episode 53 of our Dusty Survival series. We have got a huge amount of stuff to sell this month in December, but is it enough to reach the next milestone? $750,000 bucks. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's December, it's 9 AM and the snow is falling, and I have to say that's fine with me. We managed to get this area mowed last month. As you can see, we've got our silage baled, and yeah, this is all looking really fantastic. It was a bit of work, and as you can see, we rushed it, and that's why we've got piles of grass we didn't pick up and even areas that we didn't really cut too well. But we do need to get the silage collected up because it is December, it is silage month. We've got a raft of stuff to sell. Silage is just one of them. Let's have a quick look at where we are on the old production chains and on selling. The production chains I will just fly through. We have no crops in the mill at the minute, so there's no flour being produced there. We whacked in some wood at the end of last month, so we are still producing planks, which is brilliant, and obviously our byproduct there is wood chips. We will do something with wood chips at some point in the future, but it's just low priority right now. We've got plenty of wool in the spinnery, and we are producing our fabric still, which is great, which means in Dusty's threads, there we go, we have fabric coming in, clothes are being made. Clothes is really lucrative for us, so that's something we want to keep an eye on. Back to the carpentry again, we haven't got any wood in there, so that's kind of halved the production rate, but we do have plenty of planks going in, so that's fine. Lime, we've still got all that lime sat there, and we could sell that. I haven't checked the best time of year to sell, so I'll do that again in a minute. In terms of beer, we've got, well, loads of everything. We've got wheat, barley, honey, strawberries, all in there. That's absolutely fine. We're focusing on barley beer at the minute, along with honey beer, because honey beer is one of the things that can definitely be sold this month. So we're trying to output as much of that as possible. And we got so much barley. Barley beer is pretty lucrative, so we're just going to keep that going as well. Greenhouses, I won't even go through those. And our new production chain from the end of last month, yeah, that's doing pretty well. We've got potatoes in there, and we are producing plenty of potato fries, which we will sell. I need to check that. I think that's down at the supermarket. Let me just skip back to bread. Yeah, we've got loads of flour in there, and we're producing bread. So production chains at the minute are doing really well. Quick check of the weather. The snow is in for the foreseeable future. But in terms of what we've got to sell, we are looking at eggs here, 43,000 units. However, we have kind of missed the window on eggs here. I'm hoping this is the only one. But last month when I checked, it said that the prices would be best in December. December has come around and the prices are starting to drop. So we need to get those eggs sold as quickly as possible. I jumped down to silage again. Last month we were looking at a good sale for December for silage, but it's now shifted itself to February, and I think that's too late. I don't feel like I want to wait until February just in case that drops again. So we are going to sell our silage in December. It's always been the best time of year, so we're going to continue with that tradition. So Dusty is already on his way down, and he's going to grab up the trailer, get all the silage, and I think we will just sell that. I know it doesn't say it's the optimum time, but I don't want to miss the window and find it drops too much. This field, which had sunflowers in, we're going to leave. We can't really do much with it in this weather anyway. We've also got three fields, is it over there? Two fields, 18 and 20. No, I got that wrong. Not 18 and 20. It's 19 here and 22. They both had crop in, the potatoes in 19 and the sunflowers in 22. They both need cultivating. Now, I keep talking about getting around to doing that, but actually there's no point. I'd rather focus on the selling this month. When we get round to January, February, March, and we can start to get crop in the ground, we'll just cultivate the whole lot and we'll deal with that all at the same time.
Well, good morning. Snow's starting to fall here. Let's go put my woolly hat on. Temperature around here drops pretty rapid when it wants to. First things first, I'm gonna pick up all these bales here. There's a whole load up at the homestead as well. Me and the YouTube guy really cracked on with them over the end of last month. Sorry y'all weren't around to see that. Maybe we ought to put out a few more of those little short things so you can see what's going on in the meantime. That's enough jibber jabber for me. I got things to get on with.
Things are a little bit tidier up here now at the main area. It's, yeah, we've had a bit of a tidy up. Still need to find a home for the headers because I don't want to leave those out in the weather. So we may have to purchase another barn at some point. We've got the trailer there, which I'm going to hitch up shortly to the back of the truck because it's time to go grab some pallets. Everything else is stowed away. You can see in here. Let me just get my torch on a second. Oh, no. Sounds like I'm out of batteries. Oh, can you believe that? Okay, well, we'll just have to operate in the dark for a bit. But you can see we've got our massive potato machine in here. We've got our roller. We've got our giant seeder, our drill, cultivator, which I think is the next piece that needs upgrading, but we'll get to that. And obviously our topper over there for topping the tops of potatoes. Everything's nicely stowed away in here, and there's space to get the truck should we need to. So first things first then, I think I'm going to deal with the beer. Yeah, because there's some in the warehouse and there's certainly some over there. Let's get the engine up and running. What do we like with the bank? $72,000 bucks. Now, I do want to spend some money, but I'm holding off just to see how much we make this month. If we make a nice packet, then next month I think we're going to get ourselves into another production chain. Okay, I've just hitched up the trailer, you can see it on the back there. I will come back around and deal with the veg here, the lettuce and the tomatoes later on. For now, I want to get all this on. I'm going to get the whole lot into the warehouse and then I can separate the normal barley beer that we've got here from the honey beer, because it's the honey beer we want to sell. There's also a fair few pallets of honey over there and I may as well get those in. We don't want those to freeze in this weather because that will ruin the honey. Cheers, boys. Yeah, just popped inside, that's everything. So they will continue to work in there. Let's go around and pick up the rest. I may as well get everything into the warehouse at once. Makes organisation just that little bit easier. I just squeeze myself up the middle here, get things loaded on. Fairly full load here. Still some more to pick up, so I'll get these off. Slowly, slowly. Start unstrapping makes life a bit easier, that's for sure. There we go. There we go. I'll have to edge the truck forward, I think. Still got no battery. I don't know what's wrong with my torch. Right, let's just creep forward then. First lot's in, so I'll just pick up these last few remaining crates here, these last few pallets, and then I'm going to go down and sell some beer. So this is what we got. We got ourselves 9 pallets of beer here, so I don't think I need a trailer. I'll unhitch the trailer just to make manoeuvring through the city centre a bit easier, and then we'll go get that sold down at the bar. All good. Unhitch the trailer there, you can see in my rear view mirror. Let's head down and make some money. First sale of the day.
Now that ain't a bad load at all. That's pretty much what we get from our meadow. We've doubled our production with one simple purchase of a piece of land. I'm gonna haul this over to the animal dealer right now. I reckon we'll make ourselves a nice cool $400,000 bucks by my reckoning.
Here we are then at the bar. Just need to back myself up. I've been meaning, I would say, for at least 12 months now, if not longer, to sort out this area, because actually manoeuvring around here is not that easy. This truck is unbelievable because it's got steering on the rear as well. But yeah, it's not the best. Right, let's get out, get unstrapped. There we go. I'm gonna ease myself back. $72,000 bucks in the bank right now. And there she goes. 15 grand made. Nice.
Well, that's as much as I can get on the back of this trailer right now. Got 4 more to put on. Go drop this load down at the animal dealer. Well, damn. this is one heavy load here. Best take it real slow in this weather. Last thing I need is to tip this thing over.
So 16 grand isn't bad. That's a good start to the day. I just thought I'd swing into the carpentry and then again into the sawmill just to pick up any pallets that are hanging around. Yeah, there's a couple there, so may as well get these stowed away and loaded into the warehouse. And there's a couple pallets of planks there as well. Last but not least, just swinging into Dusty's threads here, because I think, yeah, I was right, there's a couple there. So may as well get those on, and I think maybe there's some bread, but I'm on the wrong side of the road now, so let's go drop these off and see how Dusty's getting on.
I'm just loading on the last bale here. These things are damn heavy.
Here we are then, back at the main warehouse. I can see some pink bales, which means Dusty's loading on the big 7,000 litre loads there. And that looks like the last one going on now.
Well, these are the last 4, YouTube guy. The rest are already down at the animal dealer. I wanted to see how much we got this year, especially now we got that new field.
Oh, nice one, Dusty. Yeah, is it looking like a lot?
Yeah, you're damn right it is. Kinda hard to make a comparison though. We got some smaller bales and we got these massive ones here. But I reckon we'll make about $300,000 to $400,000 bucks this month.
You reckon it'll be that much, Dusty? The prices aren't brilliant at the minute. I just don't want to hedge it and find out we lose money when we come to February.
You gotta play the hand you dealt, YouTube guy. I'm with you on this one. I'd rather cash in now than wait till February and find that the prices ain't as good as we thought they were gonna be.
Oh, you rush down there, Dusty. When you're done, come back and give me a figure.
I will do, computer guy. I'll come back with a bottle of beer, you know me.
Well, that is promising. Good stuff. Dusty's all done on that front. So we've got a few other things to load on. I'm going to have to take a trip up to the homestead, I think, to pick up the rest of the eggs. I may as well pick up the wool while I'm up there, keep that production chain going, and then we'll see how much we can make with our eggs down at the supermarket.
Look at this mountain of money here, because that's what it is, people. This is cash, right here. I'm stood on a mountain of cash. Let's get it round the other side and get it loaded in. See how much Steve's gonna pay us for this load.
No, it's still falling. It's about midday, and I'm here back at the homestead to collect everything as promised. I'm just wondering when the snow will start to settle. It won't be long the way it's coming down. So I'm glad to be getting these things out of the way. We won't be doing any field work this month, I can't see. I'm just looking there. I still didn't deal with those weeds. Damn it, we'll have to spray those next month or the month after. The farm is getting so big that things just keep getting away from us, in all honesty. Right, here we are. Let's grab up the wool and the eggs and get those all back down into the city centre. That's all the wool on the back of the truck there. That's looking pretty tidy. I've just pulled all the eggs out from the barn and I need to get these on the back, and then it's time to get some things sold.
Well, I can't work it out. This must be some sort of temperature sensitive wrap. Sure, this damn stuff was pink when I first wrapped it. Appears to be white now. Strange world we're living in right now. I got these lot loaded on the back, as you can see here. I'm gonna go sell for some big bucks.
Oh well, it looks like Dusty is pulling in to sell that first load, and that is a mammoth load. That's come from the warehouse, 7,000 litres per bale there. So we are currently stood at $88,000 bucks. Let's see how much we get. $117,000 bucks. Yes, we're back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Big time. Taking the slow route here round the back. I always like coming up here just to have a look. The view is beautiful. The sheep are all in there, they're happy as you like. And yes, this field, although we missed an awful lot of grass here, never mind, I mean we can deal with that another day, but yeah, coming down. Oh my goodness, we've got all of this to pick up as well. I wonder if Dusty's aware of that. I'm sure he is. Gotta take it easy in this weather. It doesn't look too bad, but I can sense the ice and the cold on the road already. It's just not quite as grippy as usual. And given that I am quite laden at the minute, another log in the road. I need to take it easy. I'm actually going to head up to our barns first, up to the warehouse, and pick up the rest of the eggs. So I'm doing a roundabout kind of loop here, and then I'm going to drop off the wool at the spinnery and take the trailer of eggs down to the supermarket. Get myself alongside the warehouse here. I'm going to swing round just to make life a bit easier for myself, and then I'll be in position and ready to load the rest of the eggs on the back. I think that is going to be good. So we've got 43,000 units of eggs in the warehouse. Let's get those out. 32 pallets. I think we're going to have to do that in 2 hits. And that's loading on there. Right, let's get the rest on. Let's move ourselves into position. Load number 2 for Dusty, it seems. Let's see how much we're going to make on this. It won't be as much because these bales just aren't as big, but I reckon we'll be around, I don't know, let's hazard 85, maybe 90 grand. $19,000. Wow, the price has dropped considerably.
Well, you know what happened there, YouTube guy.
Oh, what are you thinking, Dusty? Why was it so low?
Well, I reckon that wasn't in there long enough to ferment. I reckon we just sold a load of wrapped up grass, that's all. That weren't silage. Steve will tell us when I go get the slip in a minute, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Oh, that is a real pain in the arse because I thought we were going to make big money on that. Maybe we should just left that load that we did last month nearby to ferment for a bit, but at least now we know. Everything's not quite working out to plan this month.
Don't be downhearted, you guy. I still got another load to pick up down at the meadow. I'll run that back here straight away. I reckon we'll get about 80 G's for that though.
Okay, if not, then the prices just aren't worth it at the minute. It can't be high every year, let's be honest.
No, well, we are living in a cost of living crisis, as you know. Prices of everything are going up or going down. I can't make head nor tail of it.
Yes, it's tough, Dusty. Okay, right, you run back and get the rest of them. I will continue doing what I'm doing. I'm heading on out down to the supermarket. Let's see how much we can get for these eggs. Again, we are for some reason being hit by the change of prices. It did say that this month was going to be the best, but it just isn't. So I want to get these eggs down there as quickly as possible before the prices drop even further. It's a shame about that silage just now. I think Dusty's right. I think we did actually not leave it long enough, and so we ended up selling grass rather than silage. But in a way, that's a good thing because at least we know that the last lot, which should definitely be silage because it sat there for about 2 months, should sell for a decent amount. I'm just going to unhitch. This torch isn't working again, I don't know why. Going to unhitch here, leave the trailer here just for a moment. I'm going to take the wool over to the spinnery because the last thing I want is for the wool to actually sell. And do you know what? There's a pile of eggs under there that I need to get out as well. So let me go deal with this first. This won't take long at all. Let's automate the old straps. They're off. There we go. Right, 1 pallet of eggs left. Let's get back to the supermarket and see how much we can make for that load. Just edging forward here. This is always difficult with this trailer and the way you have to back things in. It should start to load off. There we go. Money is creeping up. I think we're going to make more on eggs this month than we are on silage, which is a real turnaround. Money is still creeping up. Are we going to break 500 grand this month? Oh, well, they've all been crushed. So that is $201,000 bucks there, plus 23 pounds.
Sadly, I think Computer Guy's gonna be pretty disappointed here. All this is behind me is wrapped grass. I'm gonna suggest to him we just leave these up in the warehouse. We sell them next month. Maybe our luck could change and the prices might go up a bit. But for now, I don't think it's worth selling this lot. Yeah, it's just as I thought. This is grass. Shucks, what a waste of time that was. Lost a whole lot of cash there. Still, we got a lot of straw to sell. I'll best go grab that up now before those prices drop even further.
I'm just down at the baker's here, just loaded on the rest of the bread. The boys gave me a hand. I just need to strap on the last couple. Quite high up there, but it is all on. So we've got all of the bread from the warehouse, all the fresh bread from today. This is all going to go down to the supermarket right now. I don't think we're going to make a huge amount, but I just won't know till we get down there. So let's fingers crossed and see if we make a nice packet on this lot. I'm going to back myself in on this lot. It's much easier when you're just using the truck here. One of the main reasons why we purchased it. Right, let's ease onto the over the pit here. Bumping up, and the money is going up. It won't take long at all. $108,000 bucks for bread. Wow, that's a bonus. Alright, Dusty, I just made over 100 grand on bread.
That makes up for our complete balls up with the silage.
Yeah, it's a real shame, but we just need to pay more attention. You know what it's like around here? It is crazy busy. We can't keep our eyes on absolutely everything that's going on. It's just me and you after all.
Yeah, I ain't being too hard on myself. I bust my balls for 13 months of the year. Speaking of which, you want to give me a hand with this straw here?
Yeah, why not? Listen, I've got the truck and the trailer. If we go in square bales, why don't I chuck some on there as well then? We'll head down in convoy.
Well, alright. That's a good plan. Let's get going then.
Right, Dusty is off. I'm going to follow. Let's get some lights on the topic. Full beam, there we go. See if we can catch him up. So I'm hoping we make our money back here with all of this straw. We've got a lot of it. I'm very, very annoyed at myself, and I have to say, for the first time ever, potentially a bit annoyed at Dusty as well, for not really working out that that wasn't silage, it was just grass. We could have tripled our money there easily. Instead, oh dear, Dusty's knocking over signs. Instead, we are potentially out of pocket, and I would say maybe even set back in terms of business operations for the next year or so. Very, very disappointing. Just following Dusty nice and sensibly here, heading up towards the animal dealer. The sun is setting rapidly. We've got a few more things to sell, and I want to see what we finish this month with. Total in the bank. Nothing coming. We are clear to leave. Right, here we are. Dusty's just going to swing himself in. I shall follow up behind. Just go have a word with him, see if he's all good to start. You ready to offload then, Dusty?
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Right, a quick check of the dial down there. It says we have 12 bales of straw, so we're ready to start offloading. $15 grand, nearly 16, not bad at all. But no, it's my turn, and it's saying I have, well, 162,000 litres of straw. Different icon, not bales, even though I've got bales on. All very confusing. Let's get ourselves into position. We should be good. Okay. That's 7,000. Let's unstrap the back. 108,000 to go. And another 15.8. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, Dusty is off to take that last load of bales. I don't think we're going to make a huge amount. It should be about the same, another 15 grand. I am back up here. We are done in terms of straw. So, I think I might just have a bit of a tidy up. I think that's everything we need to sell today. We'll have a quick tot up later. However, I have just had an idea. Let me just turn the engine off. I'll leave the lights on. Ah, I think I've left the forklift running as well. I have. Let's power that down. There we go. We can turn the lights off. Right, so the thought I had was, in our warehouse, we have an absolute raft of grass. Let's have a quick skip through. 273,000 litres of grass. That is a huge amount. If we were to output this as bales, the normal size that we wrap, 1.5 metre rounds, then it's going to take 50 bales. That is a huge amount. So, I'm thinking we save maybe 20% of this back. We ship it up to the silo for the animals, so the sheep are happy over winter and into next season. The rest we output. We hire a massive wrapper, we wrap everything, we leave it as silage, and if it's ready in February, which currently is the best price month on the charts, then we sell and we make our money back. If not, we keep hold of it until next year, and then we definitely know we are going to hit our target. So, okay, we thought we were going to be a year behind, but we've got this bonus grass in here. Let's make use of it. Let's turn this bad boy into silage.
Reckon we got another 15 grand here, maybe 16 at a push. Well, there we go. 15 and a half.
I've just come down to the potato warehouse here, and look, my torch is working. New batteries. I'm just going to pick up the truck, head back to the homestead. I need the Landini, and then we're going to see if we can't fix the problems that we've created this month. So quick check, $591,000 bucks in the bank. That is a really solid return. But I am disappointed that we made two mistakes with those two huge rounds of what we thought was silage when it wasn't. Anyway, hit that subscribe button to be notified of the next episode. Come back for next month to see if I can recoup our losses with my cheeky little plan to convert the spare grass we've got into some extra silage. But as ever, till then, take care. Bye bye.